Will here, and tonight I'm going to find out whether or not it's possible to beat King's Quest IV starting at night. So I'm running ScumVM here because trying to get these old games to run natively on modern computers is a bit of a computer science project. So ScumVM is going to do all the heavy lifting for me, and all you need to do is just have your data files somewhere and point ScumVM to it, you add a game, boom, you're ready to go. So ScumVM is actually what's running, and it just uses the data files for whatever game that you want for the artwork and sound and things like that. So we are going to start. In order to verify your legal ownership, please use your King's Quest IV manual to answer the following question. In the section Tips for New Adventure Players, what is the fourth word of tip number 3? Be observant. Well, I just happen to have a PDF that came along with the Good Old Games download. So tip number 3, word number 4, is examine. It's A-M-I-N-E. Now I'm just going to Alt-Tab out just for a second here so I can bring up my walkthrough. Okay. Might have to do that again later, but should be good for a bit. Okay. Examine. Is this your first time playing King's Quest IV? Yeah, we'll pretend it is. Boy, this game really wanted to let you know it has music. And shout outs to the drummer on the left channel, he's really trying. William Goldstein. Oh man, I've heard stories about that guy. With the return of his long-lost son, Alexander, and the rescue of his daughter, Rosella, from the terrible dragon, old King Graham decides it's time to pass on his adventurer's hat to younger blood. He flings the battered hat toward his children, while his wife, Queen Valenice, proudly looks on. The hat arches through the air. Suddenly, King Graham experiences a terrible squeezing pain in his chest. "Help me!" he rasps. The adventurer's hat lies, unclaimed, upon the floor, forgotten. King Graham lies weakly in bed, Father Death hovering near. Grief suddenly overwhelming her, Rosella runs from the room. "Oh, Father," she sobs, "you're still young. You should have many years ahead of you. Oh, I wish I could help you, Father." "Do you really mean that?" a soft voice asks. Rosella looks up but sees no one. "Who's speaking to me?" "I am," the voice says. "Look in the magic mirror." Rosella sees an image in the mirror. "Who are you?" she queries. "I am the fairy Genesta. In my land of Tamir there is a remarkable tree. This tiny tree needs 100 years to bear a single fruit. But This is no ordinary fruit, for if a person were to eat it, they would find that good health and well-being would be theirs for many years. Rosella is much heartened by this news. Where is the land of Tamir? Genesta smiles. Tamir is very far away, but with my magic, I can bring you here. Rosella senses that there is more to the story, but I suppose there are some problems. Again, Genesta smiles. Yes, you are correct, Rosella. If you are willing to come to Tamir, I will explain the situation. However, once I bring you here, I can't send you back. You will have to help me first. Confused, Rosella says, I don't know. What if I can't help you or find the tree? Genesta pleads, You must decide now, Rosella. My powers are growing weaker by the minute. Now the fairy is but a faint glimmer and her voice barely audible. If you care for your father, say yes now. And suddenly she's gone. Yes! The lovely fairy speaks. I am the fairy Genesta. Welcome to Tamir. Rosella looks awestruck at the fairy. She is stunningly beautiful, but still there is a certain sadness to her. Finally, Rosella speaks. I know you would like me to help you in some way, but I don't know how I could help the fairy. Genesta looks sadder than ever. You're wrong, Rosella. You see, I'm losing my magical powers. Yesterday, as I was strolling through the woods, Lolotte, the evil fairy something, she yanked it from my neck and raced away, screeching with laughter. Immediately, I felt my powers diminishing and my body weakening. I will die in 24 hours if my talisman is not returned. Yeah, this dialogue is auto-advancing, but the pacing is not quite ideal. Intently, Genesta looks at Rosella. Lolotte is very evil and will use the talisman to bring more evil to Tamir. Now I fear it will contaminate my whole country. Further, I cannot send you home without my talisman. Rosella is unsure as to what she can do. Meekly, she asks, I want to help you, but how? You can do more than you think, Rosella, Genesta assures her. I believe you will be able to penetrate Lolotte's domain. Suddenly, Rosella remembers the tiny tree. Can you tell me where to find the magic fruit? Remorsefully, Genesta looks at Rosella. It will not be easy to reach the tree. It grows on a tiny island within a vast swamp on the other side of the great mountains. Bravely fighting back tears, Rosella says, I will help you in any way I can, Genesta. How can I find Lolotte? The beautiful fairy points eastward. Lolotte's castle overlooks Tamir from the great mountains. Genesta looks weaker as she says, There is not much more I can do, Rosella. As it is, it will be difficult for me to fly home again. One thing I must do for you, though. I shall disguise you as a peasant girl so as not to attract attention. Thank you, Genesta, I think, Rosella stammers. It will be better for you, the fairy says. Well, I must be off while I can still fly. I know you can do it. Goodbye. Good luck. Well, you're on your own, Rosella. Oh, is this looping? Okay, I think I'm gonna hit something. Was hearing the drummer cue up again, and I think we're ready to move on.org. Okay, so let's speed up the movement. It also speeds up the animations, but I have patience problems. And another thing we're going to do, no, we are not actually going to wait around all night for things to advance. So we're going to type overtime no sleep. You see, nothing special. And we will just wander on to another screen. And we should see the debug menu. And, you know, I mean, there's lots of, you know, you can see your coordinates here and what room you're in. And you can also, like, teleport to other rooms. I think there's, like, a command you use for that rather than the menu. But one command we can use is exit light. That is not clear. No, really, the command is enter night. Night falls. All right, and then we will just... Here we go. It's night. And this isn't how the game would do it. The game, it would take, I think, like 4 hours or something for it to actually flip over to night of actual, like, real-time gameplay. And also you'll get like a little warning, and then there'll be like a little scene, or you do all the stuff that you'll want to have done before nightfall, and then it will become night. But we're just simulating that we just waddled around doing nothing. So we'll say this is night at start. Okay. So we are going to go 1 screen north and 2 screens east. We'll see a little bridge. Okay, and we can go in this water. It's no big deal. And we can look. Bridge. A rustic stone bridge adds a bit of charm to this part of the woods. Okay, let's look under bridge. You kneel down and peer under the bridge. Aha! You have found a small golden ball. You pick it up and carry it with you. Okay, great. Now we want to go north and... Oh, wait. I can actually do this now. Yeah, why would I wait? Numerous water lilies float serenely upon the lovely little pond nestled in these woods. Atop one of the bigger lily pads, you notice a rather large frog wearing a little gold crown. Okay. Drop ball. You accidentally drop the golden ball into the pond. From atop a lily pad, a large green frog leaps into the water and disappears from view. A moment later, the frog emerges with, "Yes, your lost ball," in its mouth. It seems as if the frog is kindly returning your gold ball to you. Okay. Okay, I guess I gotta wait. Okay, then we'll just go up here, and then we can get frog. Not while you're in the pond. Okay. Okay. Get frog. Squinching up your nose in disgust, you catch the large frog and hold it in your hand. It stares at you with its big, bulgy eyes and wobbles its throat. You look at the frog's green lips. Good. You feel silly doing this as you slowly put your mouth against the frog's. Suddenly, the little green frog changes into a handsome prince. Who are you? The prince demands. I thought you were supposed to be a princess. Why, you're nothing more than a peasant girl. You blanch a bit at that remark, but say nothing. Well, ta-ta, he says. I'm off. Here, you may keep this. To your surprise, he tosses the little golden crown to you as he takes his leave. Good riddance, you think. Okay, let's get that ball. I don't know if we actually need it off the top of my head. And let's also save. I could just hit F5. Okay. Froggy done. Should actually number these. All right. Let's go to the next screen. Okay. We have to be careful on this screen. Yeah, look at this. Wander forever is now your fate. Yeah. So this is a side effect of it being night, is that, yeah, these guys are... Okay, come on. Roberta says, thank you for playing King's Quest IV, The Perils of Rosella. Next time, be more careful. All right. Okay. All right, so we are just gonna motor right through here. And, whoops, onto this screen. Now, we have to be careful on this screen, too, so I'm going to save again. Hit F5. Yeah, we'll just reuse the same save. And I'm going to go just short of the door. And I'll actually F5 again. Because what happens if you go up too close is that. So you don't want to get too close to the door. All right, so we're going to... Okay, F7 to restore. All right, so we can open the door a little bit back from it. That's pretty good. Now, this place is going to be filled with ghosts, but they're not going to hurt you. What's that you hear? Why, it's the sound of a crying baby, and it's coming from upstairs. But yeah, we don't have to worry. So we do want to look at this bookshelf. You examine the few remaining books on the bookshelves. Only one catches your attention. It is entitled The Complete Works of William Shakespeare. Okay, we'll get the book. You remove the Shakespeare book from the shelf and carry it with you. You hear a baby crying. And while we're here, we can look at the painting. An interesting portrait of a young girl hangs above the fireplace. You gaze at it intently and notice that her eyes seem to stare at the left wall of the parlor. Oh, is that already open? What? What? There's supposed to be a latch here. You're supposed to, like, say that it's... Oh, man. Did my setting the game tonight just make it think that, oh gosh, that latch must be open now? So I guess I'm probably not going to get the points from it, so I won't get 100%. So I don't know if that would happen differently if it was like if you were going for like a natural 100%. But I'm not really willing to do that because that would take hours to get set up, and you can't just leave the game running on one screen because you're going to get a crash. So, unfortunately. Okay, so we got the book. So we want to go west. Oop. Okay, it wasn't deadly. And this, I'm kind of wondering if you can still do this at night. I guess we'll find out. Oh, you can't. It's locked and you don't have the key. Okay, so that means that you cannot get the diamonds for cleaning the dwarf's house, ultimately. And are they even in the mine? I think that means we're SOL because yeah, you can't you need to clean their house to get the diamonds that get you the fishing rod that get you a fish that you need to throw to the pelican when you're on the island getting the golden bridle. So yeah. So I think you're you're pooched, but we can... Let's go see if we can say hello to the dwarves. You can't. It's closed and padlocked. Okay, yeah, so we are totally screwed. So that's good to know. I guess we'll just walk around and see some locations. But yeah, that's kind of sad. But now you know. I mean, I can get some more points. Like I can give the Shakespeare book to the minstrel. I can find him. Here he is. Say hello to the minstrel, who looks at you in surprise. Well, well, who do we have here? He asks. You introduce yourself as Rosella. Hello, Rosella, the minstrel says. Let me play for you one of my favorite tunes, and he begins to play an old ballad. Unfortunately, it appears that his musical skills are quite limited as he plunks and pings his way through an otherwise beautiful song. And we can keep the F3 to repeat, as it is. You unthinkingly speak to the minstrel again, who immediately begins playing another bad rendition of a favorite oldie but goodie. Minstrel seems quite pleased that you appreciate his music so much. He obviously loves the attention as he goes into an out-of-tune version of Greensleeves. Is there any more? You can't get enough, can you, Rosella? This guy obviously loves an audience as he takes you through another popular ballad. Okay, I think we heard this one. At least we saw that dialogue. So we can give him the book. You hand the Shakespeare book to the minstrel. Curiously, he opens it and begins to read aloud, first hesitantly, then with increased forcefulness as he begins to get into it. Suddenly, he stops and looks at you. This is wonderful, he exclaims. This gives me a new lease on life. No longer am I a mere minstrel. Now I will become a famous actor. To be or not to be. How's that? He then gives you his lute, bids you farewell, and wanders off to stardom. Okay, and now we can, if we meet the... satyr, or whatever you call this thing again. Play lute. Pan has ceased his dancing and now looks at you and the lute curiously. Okay, so I'm going to give lute to Pan. Okay, Pan gratefully accepts your gift of the lute, and in return he gives you his flute. Happy now, he dances away with it. I think he Maybe had a few too many cans of pop or something there, but anyway, so now we've got the flute. That is lovely. And it has just occurred to me that, you know what, yes, that door is locked. However, you know, and so we've established that you can't, naturally. If I can find my way back to the dwarves' house. Okay, so it's north of here. There we go. Okay. So we can't naturally get in the dwarves' house. So I'm just going to pause the video here, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So there's one thing I want to try, and I used the debug menu's get all, whoops, to see if it would work. I can unlock this door. You can't, you don't have the key. Oh, yes I do. Excuse me. Unlock door with skeleton key. You can't, I don't have the key, okay. All right, so what I have to do instead is I could teleport in, but the problem is I don't know the room number. So let's say I teleport to 1. Okay, there it is. Maybe this is 2. Yeah, this is 2. Okay, so, and the room that we were on was 23, I think? No. 22? Yeah, 22, okay. So, I don't know, like, let's say, let's try room 30. Is it 3 or 30? I probably ended up at 3. Yeah, that's 3. Okay, so TP 30. Well, we could go see Lalot. Let's do that. Uh-oh, Lalot's goons. Lalot smiles an evil smile. So I guess I've already talked to her already by using this, like, artificial advancing to the night. Also, I have a whole whack of inventory. You tell her Rosella. Rosella, what a pretty name. You wonder what this is all about. You'll find out soon enough. Well, Rosella, Lalot grins ominously, you've earned your reward. My son Edgar has fallen in love with you. Okay. I mean, I guess I could just... How come enter key's not working? You'll be married first thing in the morning, she informs you. You will sleep in Edgar's room tonight, while my son sleeps elsewhere. She motions to her goons. Let us relieve you of your burdensome load before you retire. Uh-oh. That was all my stuff. You are so shocked by this tragic turn of events that you hardly notice your possessions being taken away. Okay. To her goons, Lalot orders, escort our Rosella to her room. You think to yourself, now what? You see the mountain out the window. It is difficult to climb while wearing that dress. Not in front of the game players. Okay. All right. I guess we just wait here. What room number are we in? Show room. This is room 81. I don't want to teleport out of here because I want to get our stuff back. Well, of course, I suppose I could just do give all again. You hear something at the door. Normally, this is Edgar's tower bedroom. Actually, for being in such an awful castle, it looks quite comfortable, but you're in no mood to care. You see a beautiful rose lying by the door. What do you want to get? I want to get the rose. Get rose on floor? You're not close enough. What's this? Why, a beautiful red rose has been pushed under your door. You pick it up and carry it with you. Okay, look, rose. You see nothing special. Why, there's a little gold key attached to this rose. Okay, get key. Remove the little gold key from the red rose. Okay, door, key, unlock it for door. Using the little gold key, you quickly unlock the door. Open door. Okay, so we gotta save. Boy, we're making real good progress here. Ouch. Okay, so let's try this again. Yeah, no. I was hoping I was on the far side, but I wasn't. Okay, let's try this again. No. Oh, Rosella, quit taking shortcuts. Can I pathfind there? Oh, I can. Oh, sweet. Easy peasy. Okay, we don't want to go too close to this guy. But we can just... okay, I'll use the mouse. Yep. Here are all your possessions. Woohoo! Okay, get stuff. There we go. Ooh, that was close. Two close calls there. Oh, I don't want to go there. Yeah, and I think we're screwed. The henchmen have taken your rose, and you no longer have the gold key. It looks like you're destined to be Mrs. Edgar. Well, at least Edgar will be happy. I now pronounce you man and wife. Edgar, you may kiss the bride. I think it's this goon that's reading it, not the lot. Kind of weird to be married by your mother, I should think, even if your mother were ordained. Fainting isn't going to help, Rosella. There's no getting out of this one. You're stuck being Mrs. Edgar for the rest of your life. Not to mention having old Lolotte for a mother-in-law. Good luck, you're going to need it. Okay, let's try this again. Let's use the mouse. Okay, well, let's save again. Door. Unlock it first. Unlock door. Which key do you want to use? Let's use the gold key. Lock door with gold key. Using the little gold key, you quickly unlock the door. Okay. Come on. Okay, shoots. You aim the golden arrow toward Lalotte. You let go of the bowstring. Zing! A direct hit. Lalotte sits straight up in bed, a look of agony upon her face. What did you do to me? She shrieks. I'm melting! Melting! No, wait, that's another story. Let's try again. It hurts! It hurts! Stop the pain! Stop it! You cringe as you watch the evil fairy die a painful death. What happened, you wonder? How could Cupid's arrow have done that? You thought that those arrows were harmless and contained only love. Wait, that must be it. Love! Lalotte was so evil that when all that pure love entered her body, it acted as a poison to her system. In spite of yourself, you feel a sense of sweet revenge. As she breathes her last, Lalotte manages to gasp. I don't know how, but I'll get you for this. Bright new day is dawning. Edgar bows to you, acknowledging his evil mother's death. He begins to say, You may now walk freely about the castle. And suddenly begins to blush. So, this is Lalotte's bedchamber. You question her taste in decorating, as her furniture is a bit on the gaudy side. However, since Lalotte is now dead, it doesn't really matter anymore. Anything in the mirror? You look in the mirror and see the reflection of a poor but beautiful peasant girl. You can't do that now. Go to here. Can't do that now. Okay. Well, let's go. Whoops. Oh, so close and yet so far. Okay, but actually, I don't actually want to go through with finishing the game. I mean, I suppose I could, but there's lots of people who have done that. I wanted to see if it was possible to do the quests. But of course, when I came up the hill, it's like it was already, I'd already done all the quests. So I was wondering if you could use the, end up with the skeleton key and open the dwarf's house, but I couldn't. Anyway, so let's restore to this one. And I'm just going to try more teleport commands until I find what I'm looking for. Showroom. This is room 67. Okay. TP. What do we get when we're at 50? Try that one again. Okay, I have to do TP 50. That's not... Nope. No. Yeah, no. You weren't fast enough, Roselle. You were nothing but a bite-sized morsel for that big dog. Okay, so that's no good. 40? Okay, right. I have to go. It's daytime. Yeah, this is daytime. Oh, no, it isn't. Okay. Nesta's tiny fairies guard the door. What does it look inside? Yeah, it's pretty much the same graphics as the daytime. Showroom. This is room 45. Okay, so let's TP 60. TP. Okay. 70? Ooh. We can visit the troll. Well. Get bone. It's too dark to see. Oh no, you have been caught by the vicious troll! Fate be what it may, you were dragged off to meet it. Well, it says be what may. I mean, maybe the troll just wanted to make a friend, you know. Okay, so I want to, it'd be really nice if there was like a room list. I mean, do I have to start making one? 90? Okay. TP 35. Whoops. Okay. Right. Okay, 31 is, you don't see one here. Okay. Okay, so 31's no good. 32? Oh. Okay. Come on. I suppose we could get this. Why don't you let me do the thing? Okay, this is room 40. Okay, it's still nighttime. Oh. Make a tasty morsel for that hungry shark. 35. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, F7. EP 38. Okay, the 30s looks like it's all this area. Oh, I can teleport out. Okay, 40. Okay, so let's go to 48. Whoops. Okay, that's the ogre's house. But what if 45? Okay, what if we do 46? Oh, 47? 48? We end up at the gnome's house, okay. 50? Oops. Yeah, okay, we don't want any of these. Script 52 not found. Oh nosies. We crashed the game. Okay, let's try. The 7th word of tip 4. Place. No. Okay, so we have to restore. I also need to debug back. Okay, and ATPs. I have no idea. Okay, so what was it, 52? So 53? Yes. But looks like I can't do anything. Oh, I can clean. I really hope this sticks me back in the main room with the dwarves. Is this just gonna play the music forever? What room was this? 53. And it was 52 that there wasn't a script at all? Okay, that's enough of that. B54. Yeah, there we go. It's the main room of the Seven Dwarves Cozy Treehouse. What a mess it is. There we go. Wish I could clean as fast as Rosella. Holy smokes. You hear the dwarfs approaching. You watch quietly as the dwarfs file in one by one, get a bowl of soup, and take a seat at the table. Two. Here comes number 3. Number 4. I mean, they have names. They wouldn't like it if you actually called them like number 1, number 2, number 3. Except maybe the person who's number 1. Maybe they'd like that, but... Is number 7. This dwarf must really be hungry. He's getting 2 bowls of soup. Maybe he's dwarf number 1. 7 dwarfs seem very pleased that you tidied their messy home. One politely asks you your name. You tell him, and he cordially invites you to sit down with them and eat the bowl of soup he got for you. You seat yourself at the table and begin to eat the surprisingly delicious soup. Okay. Supposed to get more, more stuff happening. I notice that the more stuff is not happening. It's time for the little men to go back to the mine. Oh, okay. All right. That just took a long time. Goodbye and thanks for the soup, you call as they take their leave. You finished your soup also. It was the best soup you have ever tasted. Maybe, though, you were just really hungry. Okay, and you actually can clean again if you care to. I don't think you get anything for it. Phew, I hope that's the last of it. Okay, look, table. You see a long wooden table. You also notice a blue pouch. Okay, look, pouch. Oh boy, diamonds. You still locked? Sure are. Okay, and so I got a similar conundrum here. Can't get in. Just... Now, my inventory for some reason already has the lantern. And it also has Cupid's bow. I don't know, maybe it's not possible for Cupid to land at the pool during the night. So that's another potential thing to prevent beating the game all at night. And I already got the fruit. That just popped up in my inventory. I don't know if it's possible to actually make that trek at night or not. I'd like to find out. But first I have to get up this little hill. And it's really difficult. Okay, open door. No, we can't. Okay, so we're going to save. I don't actually have the minstrel stuff done in this save, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, and let's try some more TPs. So what was that one? 53? 54. Okay, no, we've already done that. Okay, TP 55. Yeah, there we go. You attempt to talk with the dwarf by the bucket again, but he only ignores you. You get the message. Inventory. So you're supposed to get the... Yeah, he lets you keep the diamonds and gives you a lantern, which we already have, so... But I guess you would have to glitch in here too somehow. Okay, so now that you've done all that, the question is, can we... Oh, and the bird is here. That's cool, so we can get the worm. So we could get the fish. That's kind of cool. This is not a safe place to hang around between the trees and the ogre. If we see the minstrel, I'll do that sequence again too. Do we still have... No, because I don't... I didn't get the loot. So let's quickly do that. There he is. Okay, and then I got the book. Oh, sorry, I've got the loot. Now I just need to meet up with Anne. Around these parts somewhere. There he is. I'm just gonna Alt-Tab out so I can see the walkthrough. There we go. All right. Okay, are we back? We're back. Okay. Anna ceased his dancing and now looks at you and the loot. Something, something. Okay, give loot. Close enough. Okay, so we got the loot. Sorry, we got the flute. And, okay, we can also do this stuff. You say a few words to the old fisherman. However, he must have other things on his mind as he seems to ignore you. Oh, where'd he go? You can't. It's locked and you don't have the key. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, can I give him the diamond while he's on the... You know, without going in the... Fisherman ignores you. Got diamonds for you, buddy. I need that fishing rod. Okay, I think we're excuse me, we've pretty much established that this game is impossible to beat if you're starting at night. You need to have done all the things that require entering houses. It is possible to do the whole sequence of the digging up the graves, even with the ghouls, even with the zombies after you. You just have to be really, really good and uh, run the game at like a certain speed so that you can get through the digging before the zombies get you. So, I will try this waterfall. Okay, wear crown. Okay, so I can swim under the waterfall. Okay, that's good. Light lantern. I can light the lantern. And actually, we'll save again. Okay, we'll save waterfall 2. Uh-oh. Run, run, run! Oh no, you've been caught by the vicious troll. Okay. Oh, hey. All right. Oh my goodness! A chasm! Ouch. Okay, yeah, this is pretty infamous. You can kind of see it there. Place board. Oh shoot. Where was that board? It was like by the entrance or something. Okay, we'll just pretend that we have it. Okay. Feeling in the dark, you managed to place the board across the crevice. Now, can you cross it safely? Feeling in the dark again, you managed to pick up the board without dropping it into the crevice. Okay. On light. Lantern. Hit! Shoot! Shoot! What? I'm right by the exit! Come on, game! Come on! I was just trying to get ahead of the game, you know? Ugh. Should we go back and get the board? Yeah, okay. Get board. There we go. Nope. New. Okay, he got me. Okay, and then we will save again. And we'll just overwrite that one again. And here we are in the swamp. Good stuff. Go for a little swim. Get across the water here. Oh boy, I sure love frog legs. Okay, that didn't work. Not from here. Okay. Okay, so you got to do this again and 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 again. Now the fruit's already gone, but it just for some reason it's already in my inventory. I don't know why. And you just play the flute. Yeah. And then you got a minute to do what you need to do. Nervously, raise the flute to your mouth and begin to play a melodic tune to the big cobra who begins to sway with the music. Soon the snake is mesmerized by it and falls into a hypnotic trance. You already have it. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess we will leave then. Yeah, Cobra's back in action. Okay, entrance still lit. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's any reason why you can't get the fruit at night, but there's going to be like other stuff that you need to do during the day, and the fruit is like just sort of a side thing. It doesn't really block much, and it doesn't really unlock much. It's just something you want to have done by the end of the game. So, that all being said, I think we have established that you cannot beat King's Quest IV starting at night. I am definitely open to evidence showing otherwise. I would love to see that that's possible, but it looks to me like it is not. So I will be signing off here. 39 Cave Night. And oh, can I get the scarab at night? I do want to know that. Okay, so we will I will try a little more here. Oh, shoot, I forgot about that. That's kind of embarrassing. Oh, okay. Okay, place board. Not close enough. Save. And was it F5? Oh, cool. Okay, this is kind of cool, but not what I want to actually get the. Probably just a debug mode thing. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna pause the video and I'll meet you back here. Oh, yeah, pause. Okay, back, and whatever we did before, I don't want to do again. So we will save with the mouse. Do it again. Ah! So close. Okay, and don't forget the bone. Do I die here if I unlight the lantern? No, not right by the door. We're okay. So. Okay, where? Crown? Oof, you're a little froggy. You don't like the clammy feeling of being a frog. You look around, decide there's no reason to be one right now, and remove the little gold crown. Oh, okay. I was going to swim back, but I guess you can just puff right out like that. Okay. Now I need to get the axe, which I think is already in my inventory. Yes, it is. I mean, could I do the egg quest? What happens? You go in the ogre's house for that one. If I can find it. There it is. You can't. It's locked and you don't have the key. So I think it's a similar deal. So yeah, let's just pretend we have the axe. Okay, so we can show axe. Could it be a gift? No. Use axe. Make your choppy choppy. Trees tremble at your might and are frightened by your axe. They will not bother you further. Okay, and this is what I wanted to see. Can you do this at night? Hello. Even though the old hags are frightening, you decide to speak to them. They don't answer, as they are mumbling and muttering among themselves while peering through their glass eye at you. Okay, we want to get that eye. Get eye. You just managed to snatch the glass eye from the grasp of the old witches. Now they are totally blind and helpless. Give us back our eye, the old witches plead. And then you leave. And you come back. Give us back our eye, the old witches plead. As you re-enter the dismal cave, the three one-eyed witches throw something towards you, which lands on the ground. Here, take it, they cry. It'll ward off the undead. You'll need it. Now, please, give us back our eye. You think about it. Give eye. You throw the glass eye to the three old hags, who once again take turns peering at you. Come closer, dear, one says. We'd like to give a little gift to you. Okay, get scarab. Ideally, you should probably get the scarab first and then give them back the eye, but anyway. Okay, so now I do have the scarab, so that's kind of cool. So you could get that at night. Although, this funny thing is, getting the scarab will, I mean, for most people, actually make it turn to night. So that's... There's a scarab and something else. I think having the scarab and the fruit makes it become nighttime. So yeah, that guy won't... That guy right at the door doesn't even show up anymore. And then these guys in the graveyard... They're just annoying. Yeah, the terrifying zombie senses your obsidian scarab. It immediately retreats and goes back to whence it came. Okay, and then you could do the whole quest with the house. And you eventually end up with the skeleton key. Which I do not have. Yeah, the door is locked. Anyhow. Okay, I think that's enough. So I will see you another time with another game or another thing. Like, I finally got to upgrade my computer. Been putting that off for a bit. So I will see you sometime in the future with another video. Bye-bye. I'll tab out. Here we go. Stop.